Hey, I'm above average Adam, and it doesn't matter if you're here or here. What matters is that you're right here on my channel now. So welcome. Today, I'm going to tell you guys something that I don't always tell people right away. I'm a bad boy. It's a haircut. Alright, I know what you're thinking. This is probably some sad sob story or some overcoming of some adversity. But remember, I'm just above average Adam. This is simply the story of how I became a bad boy. I got my first taste of being a bad boy for about a week when I was 7. I switched to bigger guns over time, but it wasn't until I was 11 when I really became a bad boy. Sometimes it was on and off, but I was definitely a bad boy at heart. Eventually, I made the switch from toy guns to something really, really bad. I play badminton. What is that? Now, firstly, it's not badminton with a what? Honestly, it's not that hard to say. It's not badminton. It's not tennis. It's not badminton. It's not badminton. And for the last time, it's not tennis. Let me break it down for you. Firstly, you have bad. Bad as in quality. In that, you got 3 ways to describe it. You got bad as in how tired physically you get, or the badass feeling you get for winning a point, or losing the point and feeling really bad. And you got min as in duration. Most rallies in badminton last well under a minute. The average rally probably lasts around 45 seconds for professionals. If you go to a junior tournament, rallies probably last like 10 seconds or 20 seconds. And most rallies don't last more than a couple shots. If you add all those little rallies and add up to 1 minute, that's enough to get you that bad feeling. And lastly, you have ton, as in you get a ton of those small little feelings that make you feel bad over and over again until you're on the floor crying for your mommy. True story. Quality, duration, quantity. There you have it. Badminton. Well, the name really speaks for itself. It's really straightforward like that. So growing up as a kid, and even to this day, sometimes I have trouble telling people that I play badminton, let alone compete in it. Because people really have no idea what it is. Hey, that's a really nice bag. Are you a tennis player? No, actually, I'm a badminton player. I'm going to a national tournament right now. Good luck in your tennis tournament. Hey, how's that tennis tournament going? Oh, is that a tennis bag? Oh, that's a really big tennis bag. So yeah, and I know the sport can be a little weird. And I don't blame people. I mean, it's a difficult sport just to say things, right? You can call it a shuttle or a birdie, but its proper name is a shuttlecock. 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 But when I say badminton, this is what I think of. Oh yeah. This was me 5 years ago when I could actually run. I wasn't even that good, but I got to experience what real badminton is. So when I say badminton, people don't really understand what it means to me. And I don't blame anyone for this because our culture is so dominated by sports like basketball and hockey, which are amazing sports, but we lose that exposure to sports like badminton. When I say badminton, it means training for many hours, practicing and getting the right shots over and over again until you get it right. It means speed, strength, power, agility. I got to travel and compete provincially and nationally. I got to meet pretty cool people all over the place who enjoyed the same thing I did. Everyone was passionate about the sport. It also meant all the running, the sprinting, the running forward, backwards, sideways, the lunging, the jumping, the injuries, the wins, the losses, the many losses. All the hard work, the blood, the sweat, the tears, the dedication, and people just don't understand. Whoops. So I hope you guys realize in the future when I say badminton, this is what it means to me. It's a tough, high-impact sport, both physically and mentally. Don't worry, I'm not blaming anyone. I just want to educate you guys on what this sport really is. I mean, most people aren't exposed to the sport at a young enough age to pick up the skills, and the baseline to be decent at the sport is so much higher than other sports. You gotta think about so many different aspects that the learning curve is actually pretty high. But that's why I'm here. So no, you don't have to be a bad boy. But I sure am. Broken racket props? I'm sorry. I just really want to fist bump something. I really gotta stop punching the camera. Nothing says goodbye like a good fist bump.